The economy could be at a tipping point. For the first time since the pandemic, there are more people looking for work than there are jobs available.
The new data comes weeks after President Trump fired the country's labor stats chief over weak job numbers. News Nation's Alicia Nieves is live on Wall Street this morning. Alicia, how concerned should people be about the state of the job market?
Yeah, good morning, Corey and Hillary. If you're a worker out there right now, I don't know that I would say you should be concerned, but you definitely should be aware there's a shift happening in the labor market right now. And this week, the economic data around labor are going to give us a better picture of that shift. Just yesterday, we got the Jolt report. That is the job opening and labor turnover report. Today, we're going to get some jobless claims numbers for the number of people who are filing new unemployment claims. And then tomorrow, we're going to get that really important jobs report for last month, the unemployment rate there. But in terms of the Jolt report, they had some really interesting data out yesterday that I want to go over. For the first time since 2021, there are actually more people looking for work right now than there are vacancies. The Jolt report showing 7.18 million job vacancies in July, while that last unemployment report that we got, 7.2 million people out of work. The report yesterday also showed a slight uptick in layoffs, and the pace of hiring, that has actually also slowed down, indicating that hiring managers aren't in a rush to fill all those vacancies, and fewer people are job hopping, choosing instead to stay put amid kind of the uncertainty in the shifting labor market. We're also seeing companies wanting to see how Trump's policies on trade and immigration pans out, and that's what's causing some of the hesitation from hiring managers. It's also interesting in the data so far that we've gotten out this week, while it's starting to cause concern for economists and people in the government like the White House, the Federal Reserve, Wall Street, where I'm at right now, they're actually, a lot of investors are optimistic on this because bad labor news actually portends good for those who want a rate cut, since rate cuts, the tool by the Fed, is utilized to kind of heat up what we're seeing right now, a cooling labor market, get unemployment back to the benchmark goal of 4% when it's closer to about 4.2%. And particularly with this data that we got so far with the Jolt report showing that more people are unemployed than having job openings, this is really good news for the potential rate cuts, because you go back to 2021, because there were so many more job openings, people could kind of hop around with work, increase their wages, they could afford inflation. Now we're seeing the opposite of that. So that's going to kind of abate any concern the Fed has over inflation. So the probability of a rate cut comes September 17th, that has increased to about 95% for 1/4%. But as we get new data out this morning and potentially tomorrow, that could increase even more dramatically from 0.5% or 1/4% to potentially 0.5%. So Wall Street eyeing that really closely, as well as a lot of people in D.C. as well.
All right.
Corey, Hillary.
Alicia Nieves joining us from a very loud Wall Street this Thursday morning.
Thank you.
Alicia, we appreciate it.